Turn around. Karen?
Thank you, sir. I did it to my dad. Now my dad's going to, not my dad, now my daughter is doing it to me. Little bitty baby. My parents adopted me when I was 5 days old. They got to watch me grow up. And then, for my wedding, my dad picked a song called Turn Around. Fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests. Please, has anyone heard of the song Turn Around? This is an old song by the Brothers Four, one of those wonderful 1950s groups. Well, my dad and I took the dance floor on my wedding day, and they started the music. And we looked at each other, and we wondered what on earth they were playing. And then we listened, and the music continued. Well, the words sound right, but that's not the singer. I'm sorry, Aretha Franklin? And the Brothers Four. Just nowhere near. But the words of the song were still beautiful. And if my children taught me how to use the technology properly, we might get to hear a few. So my dad and I danced, and the song told us about a little girl growing up. And suddenly, she's a young wife with a babe of her own. Well, not too many years after that wedding, my dad had his young girl with a babe of her own, and my daughter was born. She was adorable. Fortunately, this is not a speech about how to use visual aids. But she was so cute. And she, on a regular basis, I threatened to throw out the window of the third floor apartment that we were living in. Because, well, she's adorable. God makes children adorable for one very good reason. So don't kill them. It's the only thing sometimes that saves their little baby butts. Now, turn around, and suddenly, this little girl who's playing in a ballpark with friends and sliding down the slides is going to high school. And the next thing I know, there are boys coming around the house. Not just... Now I know what my dad felt like. She grew up. My little girl, I turned around, and she grew up. Again, God puts a wonderful mechanism in place all through high school. Batted heads, fought and argued. Everything was a debate. God, that child was just like me. Turn around. God saved her baby butt again and sent her off to college. Thank you, God. Now, it's like yesterday. That little girl was playing in the teddy bears. And today, I get to address her graduation announcements from college. In about 3 weeks, I fly down to Georgia with my family, and I get to meet up with my mom and dad and watch my baby girl walk across the stage as a grown woman accepting her college degree